Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back for this recap for Tuesday, and let's go ahead and take a look at again, we're just kind of the basic price action, right? What happened throughout today? We are in the week of the New Year's, which kind of follows the same week as the Christmas week, so we have quite a bit not going on. The price action's kind of still landlocked, if you will, between a daily high and a daily low. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts, and won't spend too much time looking at too much of this, just because it's I wouldn't say it's boring. This is a great time to actually practice. And if you're saying, well, what is practice? Is every at the end of every day or so, or if you have time, you can do it during the day. But what's good is you have the price action kind of set up on the charts, and you can kind of go through it, right? So you have your levels, and you kind of see how it reacts, and you start to train your eye on how to watch how things are react over, or how they're reacting. The other thing is you can use if you're watching live, you can see some stuff as well. But one plus is using the Kabroda Trading Battle Box, and you can go ahead throw that on the screen for us here. And one plus is on the Kabroda Trading Battle Box. As you can see, you get if you're with Kabroda, we actually set it up where you just click a couple buttons within the site, and yeah, you can get some key levels and click a button, and it lays out this information. You paste it in there, and it spits out a market review for you. Within the market review, it kind of tells you what's going on, and you'll find that a lot of the stuff that's going on right now is things are pretty quiet sideways. But this you can also use to practice with what's going on. And what you could do, let's actually zoom up to kind of up into, here's your market, here's the review, and you're kind of reading it and you're like, I don't really understand this more. So all I did was just copy out the levels, and I'm going to say, can you help me to understand, right? So, and it's pretty much saying, let's slow this down and translate it into how a trader actually uses these levels, not what the mean in theory. So mean is, like you've heard me say that on videos as well. It's just the price action coming back to that middle zone. And it's just kind of letting you know that the structure is about decision points, not predictions. The sentence is the key. We're not saying where the price is going. We're defining where price behavior changes if price gets there. So those levels don't tell you what happened. They're going to tell you that you're basically going to be able to ask the questions when the market is getting there. You can ask the market, hey, what are you going to do in this area? So think of this daily resistance. Think of this as a higher time frame ceiling. Same with the support, 86,406. This is the opposite side, but it's the same idea. And then you have your triggers, and it kind of talks about that as well. And then putting it all together to kind of give you an idea is above the 88,502. This is a higher value being accepted, or is it being rejected? Between this is the balance, and you don't need to do anything, is what it's telling you. And if the lower value is being accepted or rejected, then we're looking at going after the larger time frames from there. And then down here, if you want, you could say, well, can you write this into, how you could explain it, or write it so I can personally do it. Now, you could get into where, going back into the charts back here, you could even I'm just going to take a screenshot of the chart. Let's go back on over to here, and I'm just going to paste that screenshot in here, and let me know your thoughts for the day. And I'm just going to let it analyze the price action, and it's kind of doing like what I had just done, right? Or what I'm doing right now. And usually I'm talking about it and looking at the charts, and I just kind of want to show you this a little bit, and that way you can help yourself become a better trader. And it's kind of like you're hanging out with me is one way to look at it. That's what AI is. Anything that's in your mind, you're like, I wish I knew, or I wish I could. Why did this happen, or why does that happen, or how do I help? How do I understand the charts? All those questions that you have when you're in the moment, and you wish you had somebody alongside you to answer. Are you doing this right? Whatever. That is really what the GPT that we built is really doing. It's not just another AI tool. You're right. You could go ask AI. The thing is with AI can go get you any answer, and this is consistent every day. Like I said, it's like hanging out with me. So why today can be tricky. This is the type of session where traders talk themselves into action because it's already moved earlier. It's coiling and it has to break soon, but structurally it doesn't exist is what it's really saying. So the false breaks before real ones, especially when the market is still inside a broader range, acting inside the compression, usually means you're trading other traders' expectations, not price behavior. So when I was talking about the other day, right, price ran up and then ran back down. That's because enough people probably had put their stops inside that range, and the market just went and cleaned out all the stops inside that range and then went back to fair value. So you could continue just to keep asking questions and clarifying and breaking this down if you wanted to. I'm not going to spend too much more time on it, but I just want to kind of show you how this could work and really start to open your mind. And the nice thing is if you're using it during the actual day when things are happening. So you could take a screenshot when this started to break out right here and say, hey, what do I need to do? Well, I mean, let's go through it right now and I'll live have you walk through it. So you can see I have this Fibonacci retractment tool on here. So it's just a tool over in the tool section. I changed it a little bit so it's giving me from here to here, and then we have our halfway point, but all it is broke up into quadrants. So here's a quarter, here's a half, here's 3/4, here's finish line, or the opposite way. It's really like you come back down a quarter, half, 3/4 down. So you can see how the market interacts in these levels in this broader range. Now this broader range has some pretty good merit. So I do expect as we go through the week and we get past the holidays and the market starts to open up and people start to get excited again, you are going to start to see somewhere this is going to actually, it's going to break these levels pretty aggressively. The hard part is you might say, well, how am I going to trade it? If it's up here, that means it's going to go bullish and break out. Yes, it could. And no, it couldn't. And that's why you really want to sit back and let the market tell you what it wants to do. Then you react and make a decision in it. That's why I'm not going to take a trade here either way. And I'm just going to wait because more than likely what I see happening, if it's going to break down here, it's not going to break down and then go out. What it's more likely probably going to do is it'll come up really quick and then just snap down. That's a lot of times what you'll see, especially when there's a lot of compression in a time frame. It goes and takes, because a lot of people that have been trading for a while, what they're probably thinking, you know what, this looks like it's going to break down now. So I'm going to go ahead and put my short on. So let's say it's right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that short in. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop up here, and then I'm going to let this run, and this is going to run down to that 80-some thousand, and this is their trade, and they're happy to go. They're not going to worry about it. And as price action goes along, you know, maybe it trades in these quarters increments and it's trading along. Well, finally it's going to go up here and take out all the people that did that idea, and then it's going to break down. So to me, again, wait for price. That's why the Kabroda Battle Box, you hear me talk live or on the recaps here. You'll hear Gross Monkey talk on the live. It's going to constantly be that same attitude because of that. We want to be sure to be safe in this time, and it's better to sit on your hands than try to force a trade. Now, if we have the opportunity to trade, let's trade. And right now, what we'd be trading to is back up to here or back into that middle range or down to here. So you might say, well, how are we going to do that? How we're going to do that is we're going to watch it on these breakout triggers every day. And they're marked here in the purple and green. So if the market's going to actually do what it's going to needs to do, you're going to get a 2-candle close. So here's your, I always call it the activation candle. So this was the first activation candle. Then you have the second, or the first candle really, that I'm waiting for to close. Well, it broke back into the below the trigger. So that X the idea. Here it broke back in. I got the activation candle. Then here's the one candle. Here's the second candle. Now I'm looking pretty excited, right? I'm actually going to go into the 5-minute on this candle, and we're going to look for a trade. Right up front, though, before I go there, I do look at these indicators and take a look. Well, I do see on this third candle that we're already starting to get a little bit of topping on the MACD. We're already showing bearish behavior on the 15. So I'm not real excited. And this is just calling it out that it's not going to run, is really what you're kind of finding out. And that's why we trade and we ask it. The market tells you where it's going to go, and then you're pretty much saying, hey, you know what? If you want to go there, give me the all clear. Give me the okay to take the trade. So we're in the 5-minute. Obviously, you can see we're topping out in the 5-minute. It's hitting a level, which that's why we marked it here, because we know it's going to trade into these areas, back into this area, or back down into this area here before it takes out these higher areas. So you can see it came on up, rejected, came back down. It did test into the time frame, but we also lost right here. And this is the reason why I always get out of a trade, is the same reason why I don't get in a trade. So I am not looking to take this in the long, even though it's starting to show some type of reversal here. I'm already X'd out. So I'm not going to take this trade. This would not be something I would be looking at getting into. And there's a couple of different reasons. We're topped out. Everything looks like it wants to roll over, just like on that 15-minute. So you already did the expansion, and you're saying, okay, great, here we go. You're showing me you want to move. Now show me you want to sustain, and we take off. So otherwise, you're going to come back down and test these lower areas again, really where everybody puts their stop. And you can see exactly that's what happened. Everything was telling you to watch out. So indicators don't mean a whole lot till you have a reason for them to mean something. And I know that sounds weird, but when you understand that as a trader, you know you've moved into more of that mindset of a trader. If you're always looking for an indicator saying, hey, if this crosses or if that happens, then I'm going to go ahead and take a trade. You'll find that there's no such thing as a trading indicator. That's why we have our system that's designed to help you know where the market can do the breakout and show conviction that it's going to do something, and convict and take action and go ahead and move that direction. But then it's also saying I'm going to commit to it. And that's when we want to look at taking a trade. So if we were looking at taking a trade here, we would expect this to commit right through here and hold that 21. I would like to see all this already down here and showing rotation, not this what you see here. It's just the opposite of what you see here. We don't want this pointing down. We don't want this pointing down. So really you're checking no, maybe, oh no. Everything is telling you no, though. There's only two things that are positive on this trade. At the time, when you're kind of looking at it, you're still above the 21 and you're still above the 200, so you're bullish. If it crosses over, that would be a no on that too. So you have, you're looking for these to be the other way, facing up, not looking this way. Same thing. This is actually doing pretty good. So if this was down here in this behavior already rolling over, and these all look like they wanted to rip, and the 15 wanted to rip, you know that trade is ready to go. It already confirmed that it's breaking out. It's already showing you the direction. Now it's taking the breather, loading up for the trip, if you will, and making final preparation, and then it took off. So a simple analogy that I've heard in the past on this, just to kind of give you guys a little fun tidbit, is when it breaks out this way, when it takes off, it's kind of like, oh man, I need to go to the grocery store. I'm going to go on a trip. So, oh man, I need to go to the grocery store. I need to get the gas. I need to get all the little snacks and stuff like that. And then I need to come back and get everybody so we can leave. So I got all the stuff I need to get. And that's showing you like we're actually going to do this. That's why I'm going to go out and get prepared. And then I'm coming back to get everybody. And then at that point, you're off. You're on your trip. And you're going to see this run up. And then you're going to see this 21 come up with it. It'd be more kind of like this, right? It'd start to come up with it. Price action would start to top out and trade over. And you're thinking it's going to flag. But once this rolls with it and that crosses, that's your 100% exit zone. that's where you don't want to get out, because the trip, everybody's getting tired, they want to come home, and all of a sudden it pulls back. So anyway, hopefully that helps you understand kind of the focus, and you can become a little smarter in your trades and be able to take advantage. Always back test yourself that way. Every single day you do a recap. Use GPT during the day, even if you're thinking this is a breakout, should I get in? Because it's going to look at the stuff that I just talked about and help you tell you, no, it's not giving you the clear, all clear signals to go ahead and get in. We're still waiting. They're out doing shopping and running around, but they're not looking at taking a trip yet. They're just out doing their thing, and now they're coming back home, and they're happy just to chilling out and hanging out. They're not ready to go on their big trip. So, all right, guys, I will let you go. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Check out our channel. Check out Kabroda.com. Check out all the stuff that we're doing. We're trying to make life better for everyone. Our goal is to give you some type of freedom with what you decide that is. We want to help you achieve that. That is one of our goals as well. That's why we're starting to share this. It was a secret that we just couldn't hold in anymore with other people that have been asking. So we found that it's a lot easier to basically put carbon copies of ourselves all over the place to help people out, and that is our goal. As people start to get involved with us more and more, obviously we're going to have more and more communication. You would be around us more, obviously Discords and that kind of thing. But as of right now, we're not going to put the energy in that space till it's a need. But all right, guys, I will let you out, like I said, and hope you have a good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And we'll definitely be around and post some things here or there and interacting with the charts if it makes sense. But you guys have a good rest of the day. Talk to you later.